Yes, guys, thank you very much for watching the show, guys. You guys are fabulous. Now, guys, there's those people that are saying, with TikTok and YouTube, they're saying certain celebrities don't deserve the stage because they're always they're not playing mind games with people, but they're just kind of like saying all these things and doing all these things, and then people just feel really upset by them, and they're saying, making jokes about money and food, and people have no money and no food, right? So people are just really not following these people anymore, right? And they're saying there's a significant impact. Like, I think they said that Kim Kardashian lost 3 million followers. I've seen Dylan Mulvaney lost 200,000 followers. Some other people are losing followers like crazy because they feel like these people are not doing well or what they should be doing. I've seen it. They're not keeping their followers as much as they did before, and they're losing followers like crazy, right? But the thing is, I mean, for the most part, I know there's two things there involved with that. Okay, so a celebrity that's not nice or not doing nice things, they don't have to do nice things. I mean, it's not like you have, once you're a celebrity, you don't have, I mean, I will, I'll give money to charities, I'll do all that, but not everybody wants to do that, and they shouldn't have to. I mean, I want to, so I will, but you know what I mean? Like, not every celebrity has to, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like if you have a lot of money, you just have to give money away. I mean, it's better to give money away, and if you're being rude about it, that you're not giving money away, that's horrible. And people are struggling like crazy, so it's insensitive like crazy, which is something I wouldn't do, which is why they're banning these celebrities and not me. But you know what I mean? Like there's a valid reason why people are upset. The only two flaws that I see with this situation, one of them is not a flaw, but the one thing that I see is that if a celebrity does give the donation, or they feel like, hey, you know what, we are losing a lot of followers, it's about time we send an apology, or we'll give a donation, a huge donation, because we're doing well, but if people stand up against us, we'll fail, right? So they might do that, right? The other thing is the other thing is, if people stop following those celebrities, and they're saying that there's good celebrities out there and there's bad celebrities, right? So watch the good ones and the ones that are donating and giving money and helping out people with maybe not helping out with money necessarily, but are kind and always helpful. They're saying they're going to help them out, and then the people that aren't like that, we ban them, right? So, and there's basically the whole idea that if these people become famous, the ones that are saying ban certain celebrities, I mean, and they might be famous. Maybe they will be famous. There's nothing wrong with being. They might be famous, and maybe it'll be like a long string of videos they can do about this culture because maybe there's new celebrities that are rude, whatever. So they could be long. There could be longevity there, right? But is it really sustainable to say, And it might be, like I said, it might be sustainable. I'm not sure, but is it? I mean, some of these celebrities are very talented and they're very good, right? So is it sustainable to say like ban these celebrities that are super talented and do well, and keep us around that? Not me, but keep the people that do this. Keep the people around that say ban these celebrities, right? Like, is it sustainable, right? Like, can you have a career based on saying? And you can change your videos, do more vlogs, different vlogs, right? But can you have a career based on saying we should ban these celebrities? And maybe you can. I'm not sure. It's a debatable question. Maybe you can. That I'm bringing up, right? The other thing too is if some celebrities become, like the other thing too is the talent that some of these celebrities have. I know it's not necessarily like, I mean, if somebody's really really rude, we immediately cancel culture them, right? Like they get canceled immediately. Like I know with certain celebrities, if they do something rude or racist or whatever, or they're not nice or they say whatever, they get canceled, right? They do get canceled. So that has happened before with many celebrities. But the thing that I'm thinking of is just that, some of these celebrities are super talented, and regardless of talent, like look at R. Kelly, right? R. Kelly, what he did was so bad that they put him in jail, and he's not a celebrity anymore, right? So I mean, but that's illegal stuff, right? Like if you're not doing something illegal, like nobody says you have to donate to charity. Nobody says that your content has to be friendly, right? I like to do friendly content. I like to cheer people up. I like to be real. I like to be focused on donating in the future when I have money, when I'm super rich and famous. I'll definitely donate to lots of causes, like sick kids, AIDS, HIV, Parkinson's, mental health, mental illness, cancer, um, special needs, other diseases, like diseases that people go through, human diseases, maybe MS, probably MS for sure. Any debilitating disease I'll definitely donate to. I'll donate to all these things, and I'm a very nice person, I'm very mature, I'm very responsible, I like to focus on giving and being kind and supporting people, right? But in general though, like, if you aren't like that, is there a reason that maybe, then, you know, if you're not doing something illegal, do you have to be like that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that, I'm just playing devil's advocate, right? Like, it's not necessarily a good thing to not be like that, but I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm like, well, if you have somebody that's being totally arrogant and rude and asking for money and doing all kinds of things to get money, I mean, you're allowed to be that way, right? You don't have to be someone that's really nice. I'm very nice, and I try to make sure I'm nice in my personal life as well, and I try to make sure people like me, and I also try to make sure people feel special and important. Everyone, I don't care who, I want everyone to feel important, but that's me, that's my personality, right? And there's other celebrities that are like that, right? But is it really absolutely necessary that every celebrity be like that, right? I mean, I think they should. I agree, I think they should, but like, is it really 100% necessary? I mean, some people are just known as rude people, right? And they've been like that all their lives, right? So, I mean, is it wrong to be a rude person? I mean, if people like them and they are enjoyable to some people, and if you don't like, and yeah, but that's the whole point. I guess that's the whole point they're trying to make, right? Like, these people are very rude. They're so negative and nasty, and will take, and never be accountable for any action they do that's rude, and they make fun of all these people that are struggling. So yeah, then people are like, well, yeah, I don't want to follow them. So I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I think, you know, in general, I think the ban does make sense, because I think, you know, some people just are very rude and they say rude things and they're always rude, and they laugh at people that are suffering, and that's not cool, right? But those are really harmful things. But I mean, if you're in the gray area where you don't do totally those things, I think maybe you should get some leeway. But I mean, if you are really rude, like let them eat cake with Halle Bailey, I mean, it's such a rude thing to say, right? So I mean, people are struggling with their food situation. So yeah, I mean, like, does she get a second chance, right? Anyway, bye now, totally dry. But I love Halle Bailey. She's so good. But the problem is, what she did was not good, Donald. Bye now.